dicks tonight. Fucking Trump got shot. The guy did it, man. Oh, and I'm like, you gotta finish the story. The bullet bounced off and hit Lois Lane. Can you believe it? Right there. Right there at the rally.
Damn.
Wow. So I heard about the Walmart bags. Did you hear that be talked about? Walmart bags. You know, this is a big thing now with the bags. You can't have a plastic bag, you. No plastic bag for you.
Yes.
You know why? Because you like the plastic bag.
Yes.
I fucking love the plastic bag. Reuser? Come on, reusers. Absolutely. I have not bought a garbage liner in 10 years. Boom, boom. Double bag everything at Winn-Dixie. Boom, boom. Put that on the bottom of the planet. Boom, boom. Say, well, you're a pretty angry guy about Walmart bags.
Fuck that
Ed
bag.
Tyll, talk show guy, angry about the Walmart bag. Why? Why would I be angry? I'm old enough to remember we're getting rid of the paper bag. You can't have it anymore. Why? Because it gets wet with your mother's meat from the butcher and it breaks. I love plastic. Woo, it's fantastic. But can't we pay somebody to go down to fucking Antarctica and vacuum that shit up? Woo! It's called recycle. Oh, you want to recycle it when I'm bringing the bag back, but you don't want to go down to Antarctica. Plenty of plastic down there. Why don't you just suck it up and recycle it? Woo! Ed Tyll fixing the world. Plastic, done. Done. So, I know you look at me and go, wow, I bet this guy is single. Woo! I know you checking the left hand. There's never been anything there. I got a little trouble, you know, holding on to relationships. Can you imagine? They go, you know, you're a little hyper. You're a little loud for us. Hard for me to understand them when they say that. That's how it is. So, yeah, they go, Ed, you gotta be on a dating app, man. You gotta be on Match. You gotta be swiping. Who said it before? Swipe right. I don't even know what that means.
Okay.
That's swiping. The only thing I swipe is my card at Winn-Dixie to get my plastic fucking bags. That's when I shop for cold cuts. Hey, no, you got no garbage can liners. I think you need some help. Yeah, so that's who I am. And I refuse to do the dating app. But I do have a method of meeting very exciting women. You ready? You want my secret formula? I'm going to tell it to you. It's called True Crime TV. Okay. I'm on that oxygen shit every day. And all my favorite shows are where the women kill the guys. Wow! They're smoking hot in the beginning of the episode. Bang, 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 like a drum. By the middle of the episode, they're out buying knives at the flea market over here. And she's like asking about how to cut skin. And where's the carotid artery? What kind of dialogue is that from a knife guy? Come on. You're gonna have to buy your own science book and find it. So I love these shows. And I watch them because at the end, she always gets convicted. She always did it. We know she did it. But I wait for the parole date to come up on the screen. Guess who is waiting when she gets her wallet back? And when things don't work out, I drop a dime on the parole officer. Bye-bye. Somebody used my credit card. Hey, you gotta come and get margarita. Love it. Because when you meet someone, for me, look, I just have to tell you, I'm a germ guy. I don't go for the germs. Forget about COVID, man. I was raised by an Italian Catholic mother in the Bronx. Yeah. A spittle droplet never touched me in my entire childhood.
Yes.
Then, of course, I got on the New York City subway, and you could moisturize with other people's lubricants. You know what I'm talking about? They put it over here, and they rub it over there, and before you know it, the train stops short, and your face is planted right on there. You are involuntarily moisturized. When the moisturizing hits, skin cells, they're like, I thought we were gonna die tomorrow and get loofing right off the face. No, we were involuntarily moisturized. And if you're gonna moisturize me, please put emulsifier in it. I wanna be emulsified while I'm moisturized. I like skin. You tell I'm into skin, I'm into bags, plastic bags, I'm into skin. But I'm a little pissed off about a guy I used to trust. It's a guy I thought we all knew. Dr. Scholl. America's podiatrist. The man who cured my mother's bunions with that pad with the hole cut in the middle. They put it right on there. And then I would accidentally step on her foot. Ah! My bunion! Don't worry. I'll run down to the store and get you Dr. Scholl. But he's a greedy fuck, this guy. I don't like Dr. Scholl anymore. Because he's not just into feet. If you're going into feet, stay with the feet. You got a lot to work on. Keratin, poison toenails, fungus, crack, calluses. You got a lot to work on. No. Dr. Scholl wants to remove skin tags now. What is this? How did you learn dermatology just like that? Fuck. I don't believe it. You know what's going on. Revenue on ingrown toenails is way down. I know, I'll go into skin tags. What about all the derm? Now I'm going to specialize in the skin tag. The skin is overgrown in a certain location. I will go in and sever the unwanted skin. Why? I'm Dr. Scholl, motherfucker. So, you probably get it. You've seen a lot of comics up here tonight. It's not easy being us in the real world. It's fun up here, you say whatever you want, but you try getting along with the human race, not as easy. So, I would always get dates off of the shows. I would never get like a regular date. I would always get somebody in the back of the room. She's had about 5, beer goggles up. When a beautiful girl has beer goggles, I'm 6'2", 215. Look out, dude! If you don't have anything to drink, I'm 5'6", waste of time. What am I gonna do with this guy? Look at him, he's a shrimp. So, true story, she comes up to me after the show, she goes, that was very funny. I go, oh, thank you. And honestly, the angle, she's 6'4", 185. Woo! I'm 5'6", 120. So she puts her hand down to me. I reach up, and it looked like Bullwinkle and Rocky are walking out of the bar. There we are, right? Takes me around the corner. This is anybody been to Greenwich Village? Talk a lot about New York. Yes. I'm a New Yorker, born and bred in the Bronx. I got the bullet holes to prove it. I got powder burns in places you've never seen them. That's the Bronx. But anyway, she's a Greenwich Village girl, lives around the corner from the club. I'm like, cool, yeah, let's hang out. Yeah. You can crush me like a wrestler. Am I gonna say no? You'll forearm me into unconsciousness. No, I'm with you. So I walk around the block, and we get to her apartment overlooking 6th Avenue and all the sex shops and all the, wild, crazy, all on 6th Avenue. Woo! So she throws open the window. It's January. She throws open the window, puts on the Rolling Stones, and starts singing "Sympathy for the Devil" out the window. Woo! And I'm thinking marriage right here. I'm thinking, this is the woman you haven't met, but her upper torso is out the window right now in the middle of January. So I'm like, all right, I'm good with that. I'm watching the rest of her that's not out the window. And she comes back in after a chorus of the Stones, says, I need you to run across the street and pick up something for us. Woo! Wow, right? Yeah. And we're not talking decaf here, right? It could be decaf, but it's not going to be. I said, sure, what do you need? Would you grab us 2 dildos? Ed Tyll's coming out, baby! It's been decades, but here it comes. Double dildo dating! So, like a very good, obedient Catholic boy, Catholic right here. Yeah. I've served a few masses in my day. I know what's going on here. So I go into the store with a little Indian man. This is an X-rated store. They got all kinds of costumes, masks, whips, chains, all. But I'm at the front, and the little guy says to me, yes, how can I help you? I said, I need 2 dildos. Oh, very good, sir. I have a whole wall. Superman dildo, Batman dildo, Homer Simpson dildo. Whichever dildo you want, I have. I said, just give me 2 different ones so I can tell them apart in the dark. I just want to distinguish. So I get them back to the apartment, and I'm saying to myself, well, this will be interesting. Am I going to be doing it like 2-handed? What am I doing with 2? What is it? Is she keeping a backup one in the middle? Oh my God, the battery goes up. Grab the backup dildo. Yeah. Backup dildo, this is your moment. The understudy dildo. Right. But she says, you're going to love this. You will love the answer, because maybe you're going to agree with her. She says to me, oh, you've never had a dildo in you? I said, wait a second. What orifice of mine is saying dildo to you right now? Where do you see the dildo going on me? Because I don't see anywhere that dildo is going to ever go. I don't care what the dildo is thinking. I don't give a shit what this dildo thinks it's in for. It's not in for anything.
Yeah, he couldn't hear you.
So, I, of course, take the directions. Zoom, zoom. Number 1 is in. And now she says, all right, here it comes. And my ass calls an immediate meeting. My ass is like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about out there. But I heard something that involves me. I said, you and me both. You got any ideas? My ass says, don't worry, I'm calling out the troops. So she gets the dildo, right? She's ready to go. Oh, baby, she's waving that dildo like it's going to be the greatest dildo entrance of her life, but she has no idea what she's in for down there. She tries and immediately hits the gate. She didn't even get to the house. She did not make it to the house. She got stopped at the gate, but she pressed on the gate. She wasn't taking no for an answer, and the gate gave way. Everybody comes out of the house with shotguns now. The whole family is like, we will defend this land. It will not be invaded. She's 6'4", $185.
Yes.
She's got forearms like a UFC wrestler, like a professional killer of her arms. So she presses on the dildo. And my troops strengthen the border. And she presses again. And my soldiers are screaming. They're holding on for everything they have. And then the dildo breaks. And it's a room full of Duracell batteries. Everywhere I look, copper top, copper top, copper top. So I would like a round of applause for my sphincter army. The sphincter army. They may be ragtag, but they get the job done. The palace is still secure. You say to yourself, all right, I walk in the bathroom. Anybody been to the men's room in here tonight? Anybody gone in? Okay. You see the spray can in there?
Yeah.
Wizard. Wizard. You know, what do you do with Wizard? After you take a big, smelly, toxic number 2.
Wow. Not here.
Now you say to yourself, I'm a fragrance. I just got drafted in the National Fragrance Draft. I got a little picture. Hey, did you go with Chanel number 5? Oh, no. Did you go with Aqua di Gio?
No.
For the men? No.
Woo!
I got picked for Wizard. My whole life now. Living in a can, waiting for someone to take a disgusting, defecating moment of their life and walk away from it. And while the can is bending from the smell, the metal can't even stay together, though, coming apart, out comes a squirt of whiz.
Woo!
Now, we have a lot of veterans earlier. We definitely recognize the great sacrifice.
Yes!
My uncle was a fighter pilot, and I believe that the Wizard molecules are also like fighter pilots.
Yes!
But it's like fighter pilot at the end of World War II, and you're the Japanese. Nobody's coming back. So the guy flushes, and a plume of smell comes up, and there's the Wizard molecule fighting and trying to stop it, and he inhales as much as he can. And he goes down fighting. Why? Why does the Wizard molecule die right on the bathroom floor? Why? 2 words: Taco Bell. God, do I love you guys. Give it up for this audience. I love you. I already love these guys. I know I love them. Brand new love. Extra old-fashioned love for my friends in the back. But love you. So I don't know, I like education. I'm a crazy guy. You get that vibe? Well, no, by the way, before I begin, sir, I wish I could wear a tank top and shorts the way that you do. All my life. Try a tank top, Ed. Put some shorts on. Never gonna look as good as this. Give it up for this guy's physique. Man, you know what you got there, don't you? You know what you got, right? Yeah, you know what you got. Even though he takes a lot of Advil, don't worry about it. So do I. Aleve. Yeah, I gotta get Aleve. My mom said, Edward, do you have any Aleve? I go, Mom, I got Advil. No, it has to be Aleve. Your father can't have anything but Aleve. Why? Because Daddy watches the TV commercials and he thinks it's cheaper.
Gary's right there. Gary's
Speaking of cheaper, I gotta stick one in here. I wasn't gonna tell you, but I gotta tell you because of them. I'm a kid. We go on vacation. You ever go on vacation like long time ago when you were a kid? Yeah. Okay, so we're in the car, my old man, and it's the end of the day. Driving all day. My mom's tired. Ed, let's pull in somewhere. Holiday Inn. I don't know about Holiday Inn, my father says. What do you mean you don't know about Holiday Inn? Holiday Inn's fine. Nobody gets murdered in Holiday Inn. Holiday Inn is nice. You've seen the... I don't know about Holiday Inn. Stay in the car with your mother. I'm going to find out how much this joint costs. So he comes out. I'm like, Dad, are we staying at the Holiday Inn? Nah, it's a ripoff. Gets in the car. Now, he don't want to spend $19 back in the day. Okay. So now we get in the car. My mother's got to open the triptych. I don't know if you know what that is. Look at the fucking map. I'm sitting in the back like, oh my God, my parents are totally lost. I'm going to die and get murdered. We're in the middle of nowhere. But what place do we go to? What fit in the budget? The Quality Inn, baby! Come on, the Quality Inn had small soap. And it was wrapped in a piece of paper that said what? Quality Inn. And what was stamped on the soap? Quality Inn. I thought we were in a magic land. I'm a kid, I'm like, what is this? They make their own soap. What did it say on the towel? Quality Inn. Now you say, if you didn't want to stay at the $19 Holiday Inn, how much was the Quality Inn to pass?
$12.
12, and we used to get a $3 discount. $9. I know cockroaches that pay more than that to be in other hotels. I have stayed everywhere. Cockroaches have credit cards now too. I hate that. Quality, you gotta have Quality Inn, baby. And if you stole a Quality Inn towel, do you think the Quality Inn cared? Those were the thinnest towels ever. But they had that little impression that said Quality Inn. Wash your face with that. Yeah, you could exfoliate. They didn't have that word yet, but you could wash your face really well with the imprint of Quality Inn. So, I love it! So, I'm teaching many years ago. I had a radio show in Chicago, became a classroom teacher, taught them journalism, a lot of fun. I love teaching, I love teachers, I love school. So, I keep track of what's happening with students. Let's follow the student of 2024. It's a Friday afternoon, and Mrs. McGillicuddy, the music teacher, is knocking them back with some Grey Goose over in the band room. What is this? The music teacher's getting drunk over there. Boom, boom, boom.
Yes.
Then, the next week, Mrs. McGillicuddy does a few shots, but she walks by football practice.
Oh.
And she sees the boys.
Aye.
And she's doing shots.
Mama,
So on week number 3, where is the football team? In the band room with Mrs. McGillicuddy.
Woo!
Yes! One more time. Doing shots with the music teacher on a Friday afternoon. Where are my heterosexuals? Where are my heterosexuals? We thought about this every day. Please, stand in the sun so I can look through your dress. Please, go up a staircase so I can be at the bottom of the staircase. Please. But now, our dream has come true. She's doing shots, you're invited, and what do you think we're doing in about 5 minutes? Ho, ho, ho! Boom, boom, boom! And around the room, boom! They're going wild in there. And you say to you one of these kids, oh my God, is this really happening? I wanted to write this to Santa Claus so many times, but I didn't have the nerve to say, please, Get me an alcoholic music teacher that wants to have sex with half of my class. Could you please, God? I'll be really good. I won't curse. So, what always happens, because you and I, and we've seen these on the news, right? Teacher gets caught having a little nookie and, okay, so how do these ever come to an end? How do these episodes end? Some kid calls the police. What?
Oh, Jesus.
Hi, police, it's me. I go to school up the street. We're all having sex with my teacher. You have to come and stop it. You know, the kids go, what are you, nuts? What are you, crazy? We waited for this our whole lives. And the kid says, I don't think you understand. What she's doing to them is a sexual assault. Whoa! A sexual? You mean she's holding them down and blowing them against their wishes? I said it right? Is this kid getting a blowjob and he hates it? He wants it. Stop! Please stop! No, I'll tell you what that is. And it's certainly not an assault of any kind. But having sex like that with your teacher on a Friday afternoon, that's what the Hindus call nirvana. Oh, thank you.